This is a reading of the Declaration of Arbroath, which was a document written by 51
under their
nobles
the Pope's
of Scotland, delivered to the Pope.
Did indeed live in freedom and peace.
It dates to
up to the time
1320.
when that mighty prince, the King of the English, Edward, the father of the
To
one
the
who
most
reigns
holy
today,
Father and Lord
when our
in
kingdom
Christ,
had no
the Lord
head,
John,
and our people
by divine
harboured
providence,
no malice,
Supreme
or
Pontiff of the
treachery,
Holy Roman and
and
Universal
were
Church,
then
his
unused
humble and
to
devout
wars or
sons,
invasions,
Duncan, Earl of
came in the
Fife,
guise of a friend
Thomas
and
Randolph,
ally,
Earl
to
of
harass
Murray,
them as an
Lord
enemy.
of Man, and
The
of
deeds
Annandale,
of cruelty, massacre, violence, pillage, arson, imprisoning prelates,
Patrick Dunbar,
burning down monasteries,
Earl of March,
robbing and killing monks
Milan,
and nuns,
Earl of
and yet
Strathern,
ever outrageous,
Malcolm,
without
Earl of
number,
Lennox,
which he committed
William,
against our
Earl
people,
of Ross,
sparing
Magnus,
neither age
Earl
nor
of
sex,
Caithness,
religion nor rank,
and Orkney, and
no
William,
one could
Earl of
describe nor
Sutherland,
fully imagine,
Walter,
unless
Steward
he
of Scotland,
had seen them with his
William
own eyes.
Soules, Butler of Scotland, James,
But from these
Lord
countless
of Douglas,
evils we have
Roger
been set
Mowbray,
free
David,
by the help
Lord of
of him
Brechin,
who,
David
though
Graham,
he afflicts,
Ingram
yet heals and
Umfraville,
restores, by
John
our most tireless
Menteith,
prince,
Guardian
King
of
and
the
Lord,
Earldom
the
of
Lord
Menteith,
Robert. He
Alexander
that
Fraser,
his people and his
Gilbert
heritage
Hay,
might be
Constable
delivered
Scotland,
out of the hands of our
Robert
enemies,
Keefe,
met toil and
Marshal
fatigue, hunger
of
and peril,
Scotland,
like
Henry
another
St. Clair,
Maccabeus,
John Graham,
or Joshua,
David Lindsay,
and bore them
William
cheerfully.
Oliphant,
Him too, divine
Patrick Graham,
providence,
John
his
Fenton,
right of
William
succession,
Abernethy,
according to our laws
David
and
Weems,
customs,
William
which we shall
Musset,
maintain
Fergus
to the
of
death,
Ardrossan,
and the due
Eustace
consent
Maxwell,
and assent
William
of us
Ramsay,
all have
William
made our
Mowat,
Prince and King.
Alan Murray,
To
Donald
him,
Campbell,
as to the
John
man
Cameron,
whom salvation has
Reginald
been
Chain,
wrought unto
Alexander
our people,
Seton,
we are
Andrew
bound both by
Leslie,
law
and
and by
Alexander
his
Straighton,
merits,
and the
that
other
our
barons
freedom
and
may
freeholders
still
and the
be
whole community
maintained,
of the realm
and
of
by
Scotland
him come
send
what
all
way
manner of
we
filial
mean to
reverence,
stand.
with devout
Yet if he should
kisses
give
of
up
his
what he
blessed
has
feet.
begun, and agree to make
Most
us
Holy Father
or our
and Lord,
kingdom subject
we
to the
know,
King of England
and
or the
from the
English,
chronicles and books
we
of
should
the
exert
ancients, we find
ourselves at
that among
once to
other
drive him
famous
out as our
nations,
enemy,
our own, the
and a
Scots,
subverter
has been
of
graced
his
with
own
widespread
rights and
renown.
ours,
They
and
journeyed
make
from
some other
Greater
man
Scythia
who was
by
well able
way
to
of the
defend us our king.
Tyrrhenian Sea and the
For,
Pillars of Hercules,
as long as but
and
100
dwelt
of
for a
us
long
remain
course of
alive,
time in
never
Spain,
will we on any
among the most
conditions be
savage
brought under English
tribes.
rule.
But nowhere
It is
could
in
they be
truth not for
subdued by
glory,
any
nor
race,
riches,
however
nor honours that
barbarous.
we are fighting,
Thence
but
they
for
came
freedom, for that
1200
alone
years
which
after
no
the people
honest
of
man
Israel
gives up
crossed
but
the
with
Red
life
Sea
itself.
to their home in the west, where they
Therefore it
still live
is,
today.
Reverend Father and
The
Lord,
Britons
that
they
we
first drove
beseech your
out,
holiness
the Picts
with our
they
most
utterly
earnest
destroyed,
prayers and
and
suppliant hearts,
even though very
inasmuch
often
as you
assailed
will
by
in
the
your
Norwegians, the
sincerity and
Danes, and the
goodness
English,
consider all
they
this,
took possession of that home
since
with many
him whose
victories
vice
and
regent
untold
on earth
efforts.
you
And as the
are, there
historians
is
of old
neither
time bear
weighing nor
witness, they
distinction
have
of
held
Jew
it
and
free
Greek,
of all bondage
Scotsman
ever
or
since.
Englishman.
In their
You
kingdom
will look with the
there
eyes of a father
have
on the
reigned
troubles
113
and privations
kings of their own
brought by
royal
the English
stock,
upon us,
the line
and
unbroken
upon the
a
Church
single
of God.
foreigner.
May it please you to
The high
admonish and
qualities
exhort
and
the King of
deserts
the
of these
English,
people,
who ought
were
to be
they not otherwise
satisfied with what
manifest,
belongs to
gain
him,
glory enough
since
from
English,
this, that the King of
England
Kings
used
and
once to
Lord
be
of
enough
Lords,
for 7
our
kings or
Lord
more,
Jesus Christ,
to leave us Scots in
after
peace,
his passion
who live
and
in this poor
resurrection,
little
called them,
Scotland,
even
beyond
though
which there is no
settled in the
dwelling place at
uttermost
all,
parts of the
and
earth,
covet nothing
almost
but our
the
own.
first to
We
his
are
most
sincerely
holy
willing
faith.
to do anything for
Nor
him,
would he have
having
them
regard to our
confirmed in that
condition that
faith
we
by
can,
merely
to
anyone,
win peace for
but by
ourselves.
the first of his apostles, by calling, though second or third in rank, the most gentle St. Andrew, the blessed Peter's brother, and desired him to keep them under his protection as their patron forever. The most holy fathers, your predecessors, gave careful heed to these things, and bestowed many favours and numerous privileges on this same kingdom and people, as being the special charge of the blessed Peter's brother. It is, in truth, not for glory, nor riches, nor honours that we are fighting, but for freedom, for that alone which no honest man gives up but with life itself. Thus our nation, under their protection, did indeed live in freedom and peace up to the time when that mighty prince, the King of the English, Edward, the father of the one who reigns today, when our kingdom had no head, and our people harboured no malice or treachery, and were then unused to wars or invasions, came in the guise of a friend and ally to harass them as an enemy. The deeds of cruelty, massacre, violence, pillage, arson, imprisoning prelates, burning down monasteries, robbing and killing monks and nuns, and yet other outrages, without number, which he committed against our people, sparing neither age nor sex, religion nor rank, no one could describe nor fully imagine unless he had seen them with his own eyes. But from these countless evils we have been set free, by the help of him who had, though he afflicts, yet heals and restores, by our most tireless Prince, King, and Lord, the Lord Robert. He that his people and his heritage might be delivered out of the hands of our enemies, met toil and fatigue, hunger and peril, like another Maccabeus or Joshua, and bore them cheerfully. Him too, divine providence, his right of succession according to our laws and customs, which we shall maintain to the death, and the due consent and assent of us all have made our Prince and King. To him, as to the man by whom salvation has been wrought unto our people, we are bound both by law and by his merits, that our freedom may be still maintained, and by him, come what may, we mean to stand. Yet if he should give up what he has begun, and agree to make us, or our kingdom, subject to the King of England or the English, we should exert ourselves at once to drive him out as our enemy, and a subverter of his own rights and ours, and make some other man who was well able to defend us our king. For, as long as but 100 of us remain alive, never will we on any conditions be brought under English rule. It is in truth not for glory nor riches, nor honours that we are fighting, but for freedom, for that alone which no honest man gives up but with life itself. Therefore it is, Reverend Father and Lord, that we beseech your holiness with our most earnest prayers and suppliant hearts, inasmuch as you will in your sincerity and goodness consider all this, that, since with him whose vice-regent on earth you are, there is neither weighing nor distinction of Jew and Greek, Scotsman or Englishman, you will look with the eyes of a father on the troubles and privation brought by the English upon us and upon the Church of God. May it please you to admonish and exhort the King of the English, who ought to be satisfied with what belongs to him, since England used once to be enough for 7 kings or more to leave us Scots in peace, who live in this poor little Scotland, beyond which there is no dwelling place at all, and covet nothing but our own. We are sincerely willing to do anything for him, having regard to our condition that we can to win peace for ourselves. This truly concerns you, Holy Father, since you see the savagery of the heathen raging against the Christians, as the sins of Christians have indeed deserved, and the frontiers of Christendom being pressed inward every day, and how much it will tarnish your Holiness's memory if, which God forbid, the Church suffers eclipse or scandal in any branch of it during your time, you must perceive. Then ruse the Christian princes, who for false reasons pretend that they cannot go to help of the Holy Land, because of wars they have on hand with their neighbours. The real reason that prevents them is that in making war on their smaller neighbours, they find quicker profit and weaker resistance. But how cheerfully our Lord the King, and we too would go there if the King of the English would leave us in peace. He from whom nothing is hidden well knows, and we profess and declare it to you as the Vicar of Christ, and to all Christendom. But if your Holiness puts too much faith in the tales the English tell, and will not give sincere belief to all this, nor refrain from favouring them to our prejudice, then the slaughter of bodies, the perdition of souls, and all the other misfortunes that will follow, inflicted by them on us and by us on them, will, we believe, be surely laid by the Most High to your charge. To conclude, we are and shall ever be, as far as duty calls us, ready to do your will in all things, as obedient sons to you as his vicar, and to him as the supreme King and Judge, we commit the maintenance of our cause, casting our cares upon him, and firmly trusting that he will inspire us with courage and bring our enemies to naught. May the Most High preserve you to his holy church in holiness and health, and grant you length of days. Given at the monastery of Arbroath in Scotland, on the 6th day of the month of April, in the year of grace 1320, and the 15th year of the reign of our king aforesaid. Text is free of copyright. The original text was written in Latin, by the way, folks.